Hey everybody, welcome back to Plugs Built. So I haven't posted anything in a while. This isn't going to be, and I'm not going to edit this or anything like that. I'm not going to show you guys every single step of the way. The only thing that I'm doing on the car today is the injectors. The injector harness is getting put into the bulkhead, both side injectors. If you do want to see how you actually do this, how you actually put, the bulkheads together and everything like that, then I suppose I'll make a video later on, but I don't feel like anybody's going to be too interested in that, so I'm going to go ahead and just, do the injectors today. I got a lot of stuff. Originally, my box is a mess. I've been working on the car. The box is a mess. I got the turbo that was originally on this car when it was a 3.8 turbo. I sold the turbo kit to a guy for like $3,600. He sold it to another guy for like $1,200, and then I bought it back from that guy for like $600. So I got the original turbo that came on the vehicle, which is fantastic. I got the original turbo. It was like it's meant to be. That turbo belongs on that car, so it's eventually going to go on that car. But I do have to send this one out to Precision, have them rebuild it one more time, and then I will be buying another one. That is a 6260. There's going to be twin 6260s on the car. But for right now, I'm just going to put the cam in it, put a little bit of nitrous on it, and start it up and drive it like it is, because my baby's going to be here in a week. And I got the Ford 8.8. I'm going to have that welded into the car. I got a guy that's going to come and make some brackets for it. I do have the stuff for my welder. I can weld a little bit, but that is something that I would rather a professional do, not myself. So let's get to it. Let me walk out here and show you what's going on with the car. Alright, so I took the intake back off or whatnot, and I'm starting to work through everything here. So these are the bulkheads. They're going to be going into the firewall right here where this big loom is coming out. I did get my Haltech loom all fixed up and done like it's supposed to be, and I'm working through the injectors right now. So my plan is 1 through 16 is going to be nothing but injectors, so that way if I ever have, and the ignition is also going to be on this one as well, on this bulkhead as well. But there is supposed to be a loop here. I will be looping each and every one of these before I put the heat shrink on it, but for right now all I'm doing is putting these together. So the injectors are going to be put in that one, and those coil pack plugs are also going to be put in that one, showing that right there will be ignition and fuel. So if anything ever happens with the engine where I have to start it over without having fuel or without having ignition, I can just walk over here, twist this bulkhead off, pull it apart, and boom, bang, bada bing bang. It doesn't have fuel or spark anymore. So here you go, camera lady, hold this real quick. All right, this is the way these work. So they come together just like this, and they twist in. They twist in and lock. Boom. There you go. It's going to be sitting in the firewall just like that. Hard is going to come out of here. It's going to have heat shrink on it, and it's going to go to these little looms and make it look real nice and pretty. I'm doing it one at a time, so that way I'm making sure I have everything where I want it. I do have a notebook that I'm writing this in. Right now I'm putting it on my phone because it's easier to put it on my phone for the time being. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that I'm doing so far with this vehicle at the time. These 6 AM fuel lines will be getting taken out. They ended up being too small for what I need. I actually have that in the garage here. I'm not gonna let you guys see the entrance of my garage. It's terrible. I do have the 10 AN and the 8 AN right here. I have everything I need as far as wiring and the boost gauges and stuff like that went, but I'm not putting the boost gauges and the wastegates and all that shit on, so I'm not going to need none of that right now. Got some HKS's for the blow off, got all the other fuel stuff here. I got a shitload of more stuff coming. My intake's coming. I will be doing an unboxing video on my intake. Got my timing stuff up in here as well. I think that's about it. Oh, and this is a Ford Fiesta. This is a Ford Fiesta power steering motor. I'm going to be putting this under the I don't know if I'm going to be putting it under the car yet and connecting it to where it sits like this. Obviously without this bracket right here on it, but like this. And making a bracket that bolts up beside the exhaust, or if I'm going to put it inside the car. Haven't figured that out yet. But if I put it inside the car, anyone who has Genesis knows this is the firewall grommet. It sits about right there, maybe a little further. It sits about right there. If I put it inside the car, what I can do is I can reverse it, and I can put it just like that. You see what I'm saying? Like pushing the pointed section out of the bottom here, and then I can weld this piece to this because it's the same inside diameter, and I can make one of these U-joints fit. One of these factory U-joints actually fit this, because if I'm not mistaken, one of them did. I can't remember which one of them did. I think it's the inside one on the other side, because this one, it's actually welded right there, and the other one that I have is not welded right there. It actually has another one of these connectors just like this on the inside right there. This one's welded. So that's going to be the power steering for the Fiesta, or for the Genesis. I do have the controller for that as well. It was really cheap to get that. What else do I have? I think that's it for now, guys. I've just been real busy, haven't had time to make a video, and I really wanted to make a video and get everything going for everyone so everybody can see what's going on with the car. I haven't posted in a while, but yeah, I should be getting everything done here pretty soon, just getting it to drive, and then we'll work on making a turbo kit later on. This is how the car looks at the moment. I got to get those fixed. Dent Wizard said they'd get those out of there. Now I'm going to get meatier tires for the back. And y'all remember how the inside looks. I do have the Hyundai pedal wired in. I only got that wire wrapped up right there in a loom. I only got, I got butt connectors on that right now, but they will be getting replaced with something else because I do not like butt connectors. They're good for like a quick fix or something, but they're not reliable. And I'm probably going to have a shitload of comments telling me that they are reliable, and they are not. You can say it all you want, they're not reliable. I've had them fail multiple times, and it ain't because I don't have the right crimpers, because I have friction crimpers. So, not friction crimpers, what are those called? They're ratcheting crimpers, so they can crimp tighter than what you can squeeze with your hand. And then all this is the wire, the rest of the wiring for the Heltec, like all that's like sensor grounds and stuff like that. That's all going to get ran through the car as well. The dyno mat should be here soon, so we're going to finish up this passenger side with the dyno mat. We're going to go ahead and put the carpet down. The 3 Heltec gauges will be here soon too. We're going to put those in, and we're going to fire this piece of crap up. I'm tired of looking at it. But that's it for right now, guys. Thank you for watching Pugs Built. Like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.